As we've been learning how to use the transformation tools inside of Illustrator, we've become familiar with setting an origin point, which is the exact point that all these transforms begin from. However, there are many situations when using Illustrator where a single origin point simply doesn't work for you. For example, take a look at all these icons that I have here at the bottom of my page. I'm going to go ahead now and click and drag to select them all. Each of them happen to be their own groups. So I have 6 different groups selected right now. And maybe I want to rotate all these icons 45 degrees. However, watch what happens when I double click on the rotate tool and I specify an angle of 45 degrees. When I do so, it's as if all those objects are now one object and I rotated all of them 45 degrees. Well, that's not really what I wanted. I want each of them on their own to rotate 45 degrees so that they all remain inside of that nice background. Well, I'm going to press undo, and instead of using the rotate tool, I'm now going to come up to the object menu. I'm going to choose transform, and then I'm going to choose transform each. This basically treats each group as its own object, and each object also gets its own origin point based on the setting that I choose here with this proxy. Now, you'll notice over here that when I apply a transform each, I can actually perform more than just one transformation. In a single dialog box, I can adjust scale, move, and also rotate. I can even reflect the artwork along the X or Y axis. For now, I want to leave the origin point set to the center. But again, remember this means that each object inside of my selection, or in this case here, since I'm working with groups, each group inside of my selection will enjoy its own origin point. So I'm going to set my scale value to 100% and 100% for both horizontal and vertical. But for the angle over here for rotate, I'm going to change that to 45 degrees, hit the tab key to see what that looks like, and now I get the result that I've wanted. Each icon on its own rotates at 45 degrees, and this is what the transform each command does very well.